Hey everybody, David Torrence, Arciniaga, Danny Mercado. We're here to watch the races again, provide some live commentary for you guys. We just watched the first heat, women's 15. Pretty standard at first, you know.
Yeah.
They're only eliminating 2 people so far. So, from the
prelims
first round
to semis, they go from 26 to 24.
Yeah. So we thought, okay, everyone can just chill. Everyone's gonna have like a really easy, clean race. Just beat 2 people that kind of fade.
Yeah.
But with what
350
to go, pretty clearly in the replay showed Alexa Ephraimson cut off. Ran up on Rachel Schneider and caused Rachel to stumble and go down, and then Alexa fell over her.
Yeah.
Alexa got up quick and got back out there and managed to qualify. But we think
she finished 7th, so time wise and with how many they're eliminated, she should get in.
Yeah. Basically, in each heat, as long as you are not last or second to last, you have a good shot of making it to the next round.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy. We've seen falls in the past; they just keep happening.
Especially with the rain, it's much more likely that things get a little hectic. Water splashing up in your face, so you're not really paying that much attention as much as you think you would. Probably not the best tactics for Ephraimson either way.
Really should have just bided her time. There was no reason to make these moves when the pack is so jumbled up like that, you know? But, she's young. She's a young athlete out there, easily excited, and, we saw her make a mistake here, so,
she should get in. The only thing that I think could happen is if Rachel and her coach petition or protest.
Right, protest.
They might look at the film and DQ Alexa.
That's right. But that's actually very possible, and most likely what will happen because, what were the last 2 times there? So the bubble time, basically.
Yeah, so Rachel Schneider was 4:22.
94.
And 94, and Sarah Brown was 4:24. So as long as everybody in the next 2 heats beats those 2 times, they all go on.
Yeah, so you can be last in the next 2 heats and still qualify as long as you are under 4:22.94.
Yeah, or if it happens that somebody in the next couple of heats does run slower those 2 times, then those girls in this heat could move on, and Rachel wouldn't have to protest. And
not to mention the rain's coming down, so you never know what's going to happen in these next heats.
Yeah, anyways. Exactly.
I mean, none of us thought that was going to happen.
Yeah,
so.
Very true.
Shot putter almost fell over, or did fall over.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to put the coverage back on here, and we'll be commenting along with it. Or should we mute the whole? Not mute the whole time. No. Let it play. Yeah. All right. And let us know. You can be there in the chat, and let us know what you guys think. Let's see. One watching now is probably me. Let's tweet this out. Now we're gonna tweet this out real quick. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for Pokemon.
Oh, they're showing Brenda going again.
Yeah.
She was staying on her feet, unlike that spectacular roll from Montano. It did for her chance to make the Olympic team at 800 meters.
All right, this heat's big hitters are Brenda coming back after that fall in the 800. Morgan Usini having a bit of a resurgence this year.
Yeah.
She really has had a bit of a struggle since those falls that she had in her career as well. But gun is up, and they're taking off. And someone stumbled up the line a little bit, so they're calling back up again. Yeah, getting a little antsy. And they're off. And they're getting out really slow.
Yeah, this one's
This
is really, really good news for
Morgan's on the outside. Looks like she's almost smiling. She likes it conservative, but
I mean, sometimes, it's not that you like it that way sometimes you just can't help yourself but laugh. Like, oh my gosh, this again?
Yeah.
Like, I've been in so many 15s where I've done that. I've gotten out, and it's been like, oh, here we go again, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just amusing. But especially when you're confident as well. You know what I mean? I'm sure Morgan's in great shape, feeling very confident.
Brenda's got to be in good shape.
Oh, yeah, Brenda. Look at her. She's just... Look, she's going for a tempo right now. You know? It's incredible. she's got to be so activated and so fired up from those 800s.
I mean, all these girls in this heat, I mean, they're all high-quality girls. They both run under 4:11.
Yeah, exactly.
To qualify.
Exactly. So, let's run through the heats again. Let's run through this heat. Who do we have in here again?
So this heat, we have Melissa Solaro. She's leading there. Then we got Morgan Usini.
The Stanford girls in third.
Elise Craney from Stanford. Stephanie Shepard.
Yeah.
Heather Wilson, Brenda Martinez, Carrie Gallagher, who was fourth at the last year.
Yeah.
Cora McGee, and scratched from this heat was Kate Grace, who won the 800, and then Katie Mackey, who's in the 5K.
She qualified in the 5K.
Well, that's why it still looks certainly tiny.
Yeah, because people scratch. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. So
could all of these girls
6 will qualify automatically.
Yeah.
But if they all
ran a really hard,
if they get under 4:22,
race,
they're all in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which let's
That's
see what their 800 is going to be.
Right.
It looks like it's going to be pretty slow.
Yeah, it's going to be
like 2:30.
Like 10 seconds slower than the first team went through in 600.
But you can make up a lot of time. You
Yeah.
can make up a lot of time in 15. So
The girls in can't see what their splits for the last lap were from the first heat, but yeah, they can move pretty quick on that last lap.
Well, they went through 800 and 219 last.
the last
Last
heat.
heat.
Okay, this one they're coming through about 227, maybe
No,
230.
28.
Let's see. You ready?
Oh.
There, 227, 228.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they're about
14
10 seconds off.
Yeah.
They're 10 seconds off of the first heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morgan in the lead. Corey McGee is making a move now from the back of the pack to the front. One quick little move. That's just taking the lead. Wants to make sure she's getting out of trouble. Probably saw what happened in the earlier heats. Maybe not, but, smart move. Smart move to be in the front.
Yeah. It's a safe spot.
Tactical race.
I mean, these are the moments where, somebody's going to come around from the back to make a move and start
Like Carrie
pressing.
Gallagher.
You want to have been on the outside. You want to have been near the front, because if you're that slow, there's no being in the front or being on the outside is not going to do
Yeah.
that much harm. So why not be there, avoid trouble, and be there when the move happens?
Exactly.
Because you have a decision to
now-
make when a break
I
happens.
mean, a lot of these girls have been in a position where they have been in traffic. Morgan Usini's fallen twice in championship finals.
And they are punched. They're bunched. They are bunched up tightly. They bunched up tightly with about 3:50 to go.
Yeah. 3:19, so they're 9 seconds behind.
They're
last
showing Michelle
race.
Carden on the shot put, which is fine. Great shot putter. Multiple time American record holder, I believe,
Yeah.
as well.
6-time champion.
Yeah, but did we get what they came through the 1200 in? 1100 in?
1100 is 3:19.
Okay, yeah.
Salerno's off the back. It could be that she might not have hit the time. The rest of these girls should hit it.
Yeah, they should hit it. All 7 of them.
3:52 with 200 to go.
52, they'd have to run a 30.
Oh,
then
so
there's
maybe
some-
not. So whoever is last out of this group right here, or second last in the
Yeah,
race.
you got to beat one person in
Yep,
this pack right
exactly.
here.
Yeah.
Beat one person and you qualify.
Looks like Carrie Gallagher's.
So Brenna's in
she's
control.
moving around.
Oregon.
So it's Wilson in the back right there.
Oof, yeah, Heather Wilson's struggling. Everyone else looks to be
Rough.
blanket finish.
22. So
23, 24.
it
Yeah,
could be
it's
that
going to be very close.
Sarah Brown could get in off of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Sarah
Sarah Brown
So
survives.
Sarah Brown and Rachel Snyder should get in.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's incredible. So we thought, Sarah Brown falling off in that first heat, in the
Yeah.
fall, that they wouldn't get in on time. But,
But you're in a
As
heat
a
with
result-
so many good girls that don't take it out. They,
Yeah.
they don't lead. Nobody's
Yeah.
like a front runner.
they don't
so,
need to.
Yeah, they're not gonna put themselves at risk. you know?
Yeah.
I wonder if USATF has been watching for trips and falls. The yellow flag went up anyways. That
In that first heat, you
in
mean?
that first heat, that Alexa might still be in. That
She might get DQ'd.
yeah,
Which means that Heather Wilson can still get in.
could still get in.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very
That's
questionable
true.
at this point what they're going to be doing in the
I
next.
guess it
Yeah.
depends on
24 hours.
what color flag was raised.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
350 to go.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Alright,
I mean,
let's see
I
if I
just
can
wanted to stay on the outside, stay out of trouble.
tweak this
If it
out.
still happens, I did that in an 8, and, the team's already set, so now I just gotta move forward.
And how do you move forward now to 1500?
Get back to routine. I went home, ate, hang out with the dogs. We brought all of our dogs, so, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Brenda and their dogs. They do love their dogs.
Class act. Class act, through and
I'm
through.
super happy for my teammate Boris that made the team. So yeah, I
Ooh,
mean,
retweeting me.
move forward.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I have, you know, I just got over that day and you gotta let it go.
Trials.
All right, thanks very much, Lewis.
Specifically
Well, Michelle Carter's last throw, 62 feet, 6.5 inches. Carter still in the lead on her third attempt.
I'm going to get Heat 3 lined up here, taking a commercial break. But in Heat 3, you got Lauren Johnson, Sarah Vaughn, Trinier Mosier, Sarah Sutherland, Shannon Robury, Jenny Simpson, Shannon Osika, Mary Kane, Gabe Grunewald. Gabe might have scratched. And then
no, but she didn't qualify, remember?
she didn't qualify, that's right.
She didn't make it out of the 5K
And then Stephanie Brown.
So, let's see, you see what?
No, I thought maybe we'd catch up.
Yeah, we didn't see a glimpse of them.
And in the first heat, Shelby Houlihan scratched. So she had made it in the 5K already. This is a pretty stacked heat with Shannon, Jenny. Lauren was third last year for U.S. champs. Gabe, Mary Kane.
Lauren Johnson was third.
Trinier Moses. It was her or
that was Rachel
Gallagher.
Schneider.
Snyder was fifth.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So there was 3 girls that didn't have the standard that finished third, fourth, and fifth. I think either Lauren or Carrie Gallagher got the standard and went to Worlds.
That's right.
I forget which one it was.
That's right. So, yeah, I mean, Shannon Robert's going to be here with her NOP teammates of Mary Kane and Trinier Moser. Just heard a crazy workout that Shannon did apparently at BYU.
Yeah.
She ran at altitude, ran 159, 10. I think it was 15-minute rest, sub 130 for 600, some more full recovery, 55 last quarter.
Oh, jeez.
So from what it sounds like, she is in incredible shape.
That's your American record
holder, very sharp. That would be a 800 PR for her, actually. I mean, probably was a rolling start, I would imagine. But still, yes, I mean, she's clearly in very, very great shape. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here in this race.
I would assume that she had gotten under 2 flat, but
not yet.
2.03.
Yeah.
Official PR from last summer.
Who's that, Sean?
Yeah. Interesting.
So, do we think anyone here is going to take it out? Think anyone here is going to, push the pace from the gun?
From the gun?
I mean, I can see Jenny maybe doing it.
I can see Jenny. I feel like a Wetmore coached athlete tends to just run their own race.
Yeah, very true.
And would that put Sarah Vaughn in that same position then? Try to actually go.
I don't know. I mean,
they all have to know at this point that, what was it, 425 is the final time?
425.
Yeah.
25 and 35. So those.
So as long as
they're can handle that.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be a real relaxed
whole
training run for them.
Yeah,
you
we'll see if Gabe.
I mean, I even think 425 might be pretty close to American 5K record pace. 425 is about mid 440s for the mile for the 16. So Shannon has run 1440s for the 5K. It's about a similar pace.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I don't know that. Does a Wetmore coach athlete even care?
That too.
If you're in shape, you're in shape. You kind of just show that you're in shape. And everybody else be damned.
Yeah. And Mary Kane, she's had a rough year this year.
Yeah.
Moved back to her East Coast, back to New York. Working with her old coach somewhat. Alberto is writing the workouts, but old coach is definitely helping monitor the workouts, and they're off here.
Grunewald's in it.
So Grunewald's in. That means 3 girls are getting knocked out in these finals.
Oh,
so 27 starters.
That's right. That's right.
So that does change a little bit of the dynamics. So the bubble time is now 4:24 with Sarah Brown. So Sarah Brown is still on the bubble.
Okay. And like we said before, yeah, Sarah Vaughn, one of the upper coach athletes, and Jenny Simpson now up front. Just taking control, looking very, very relaxed.
They went through pretty much the same pace that the first team went out.
Did they? Okay, yeah. Yeah. All these girls, high level. Gabe Grunwald, normally, it'd be a lock to handle this pace.
Right.
But coming back from that 5K, that was just
ran a 5K just about
2 hours ago. Yeah. And she was struggling.
Yeah.
She wasn't like she just barely missed out. She was hurting that last lap.
And does the rain play? Does the rain,
I think the rain helps.
In her favor?
I think the rain helps because when you run a race, your body really kind of overheats. You really get hot, and you actually warm up very easy as a result of it. And you can tend to overheat, I think, as a result of that. So this rain is really helping cool her down and potentially handle this double she's got here.
It dampens her field a bit too,
Yeah, and everyone's kind of just a little bit more down.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're coming through 127 through 500. That's about 70s. You know what I mean? So they're right on pace to break 425. If they just maintain this, they should be fine. Gabe is usually one who, and I love Gabe. She's an awesome runner, incredible story. But I know quite a few athletes that are anxious to be around her in races because she tends to make some erratic moves, be a little aggressive with the arms.
Yeah.
But I think they have nothing to worry about now. She's in the back, on the rail, and she's just going to be, just riding it the whole way home probably.
It's racing for her. Everybody's different.
Yeah, everybody's their own style.
You see Aaron Donnie with that last 100? She
Yeah.
was not going to let Alexa faster. There's no way. She's drifting into lane 3 to not get beat by a kid.
But right now, it's still Jenny, Sarah Sutherland on her, Sarah Vaughn, Shannon Robery. I can't tell who it is. Lauren Johnson, yeah. Trinier's right there. Mary Kane.
So all the project athletes are on the outside.
Yeah, probably per Alberto's instructions.
Yeah. It is a safe position, but there's really no safe position in a close bunch race like this.
I mean, it's good to be in the front, and it's good to be in the back. The back, I guess, can be questionable because someone goes down in front of you, you can get tangled up.
You don't want to be on the inside.
But in the front, somebody runs up on you. I mean, there's
That's
really
true.
No guarantee.
Is there really a safe spot? I mean, maybe not in track and fields.
Maybe not in a tactical race.
Yeah, but this is not tactical. They're going out pretty solid pace here.
Yeah.
They come through. Let's see, 3:15 with a lap to go. So sub 70, which all these girls are capable of.
They're all still in the race too.
Yeah. It's been a very even race.
So in this heat, do you have to beat 2 people essentially, or does the whole field just have to beat?
The whole field goes as long as they're under 24.
24
or 24.9.
Yeah, which I mean looks like they will be.
Lauren Johnson moving up.
The only person kind of fading right now is Sarah Sutherland. Just a tad, but
she's got to hang on. She's got time.
Exactly.
She just needs the time.
But Jenny looking really strong up front.
3:47 with 200 to go.
Lauren Johnson looking really strong. Shannon very controlled.
I wonder how many of these girls realize the time.
I have to imagine they know. Which is why no one's really trying to kick and win this race. They're all just kind of there.
I feel like some of them are like trying to kick to that 6th spot though.
Yeah,
like Gabe probably wants to make sure because she just missed out on the 5K.
Yeah, but Gabe, wow, coming back strong, making the next round. Has
looks
a
like
breather now.
Should go through for this heat.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
Which
is all that would push Sarah Brown out. Let's see. Well, there were some in the back that were. Sarah Sutherland was struggling. Sarah was struggling at the end there. Trinier was. Oh no, they're gonna make it. Yeah.
419 for the back of that pack.
Yeah. So everyone here is gonna make it on time out of this heat.
So Rachel Snyder is the last to make it in on time with 4:22.94.
Yeah. And who's first one out? Sarah Brown.
Sarah Brown first one out.
Oh man, what a shame.
Yeah.
Sarah Brown had that recent 30 for 30, run mama run, giving her the shot, trying to come back in time, but very difficult.
Yeah, she's had 5 legit weeks of training, if that. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Coming back after pregnancy.
Yeah, the best strategy for me is just go out, do what I'm good at, and call it a day and get ready for tomorrow.
from the heart, trying to make that third Olympic team? What would it mean to you?
Third team under 30. I would love that. I turned 30 in August, so my goal is to make my third team. And yeah, just to make it again. I mean, at this point, I think the best years of my career, so just trying to maximize the opportunities.
All right, we'll be watching.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So Jenny kind of just let us know that she actually was pacing this race not just to get out of trouble for herself, but also to help her teammate, Sarah Sutherland.
Oh, Sarah's the teammate. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, but isn't
Sarah Sutherland's her teammate?
Isn't she also with
Actually, I have no idea.
with Wetmore? I thought
Possibly.
she was.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it was Sarah Vaughn, but either way, she was saying she was
helping a team.
She was helping a teammate.
That's good.
And so, yeah, I mean,
I feel like, and I think that comes with the territory of being a really good athlete being coached by Wetmore. Like I feel like when you're an athlete who works under that system, you're not so much worried about what everybody else is going to do as you would be worried about just kind of executing your race plan. And if your race plan includes leaving everyone else and kind of doing all the work, then you're confident enough to go out and just kind of take care of that.
Yeah.
Which is why I think Emma Coburn can break records. I think Jenny's just as good as she is, and
I think Jenny's better. I think Jenny can, if she's in a steeplechase.
I would argue that, yeah. I mean, because she's run what, 3:56 with the 57 for 1,500 meters.
Jenny?
Yeah.
57, yeah, maybe even 56.
Yeah, that's a good.
Probably about 7 seconds
7 or 8
faster.
seconds faster than
Emma. Granted, it's different, obviously, the long to short, but I think Jenny also has an impeccable 5K time, 5K performances.
Mm-hmm.
So she has the 15
she's on
speed.
at least 15 flat, right?
Oh, I think she's broken 15 for sure. And I remember Jenny ran 15.0 at the Dempsey. By herself, lapping girls for I think 2 miles of the race.
Yeah.
So
scary.
Yeah,
Scary.
Super talent.
So both Sarah Vaughn and Sarah Sutherland went to Colorado. I think Sarah Vaughn trains in Portland now.
Yeah, so was Sarah Sutherland as her teammate, I'm pretty sure. But plus I saw her kind of hug her at the end there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get a little quick beverage here, excuse me. Mm-hmm. So out of that round, who looked the best? Who do you guys think, are the ones to watch for?
Between, Jenny and Shannon?
Yeah, I would say it's between Jenny and Shannon.
Jenny and Shannon.
That's just the way.
We went to third place.
Let's see, who could be that third spot? I don't know, Brenda?
Oh, that's right, Brenda. Morgan.
They both look pretty good. Carrie Gallagher, she came from the back. I mean, she didn't have to kick too hard, but she proved last year that she could finish. I'm blanking away. She was second or third or fourth last year.
Brenda's one of my locks for sure to make the team.
Yeah, I agree. I think she's so fired up.
Yeah,
I think she has her coach there, Coach Vigil.
There's just something about running with
anger,
this raw,
emotion,
almost like hatred. It's because I just feel like that. Just if you can direct it in a very positive way, then you don't let it consume you. Like she clearly isn't.
I mean, it's not that you let it consume you, but you have to channel it the right way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So you can let it consume
it gives
you
more
as long
control,
as you...
It gives you more control than it would, take away.
Yeah. And also, like I was saying a second ago, one thing that really makes a huge difference is having your coach there. Her coach, she trains remotely. Carlos Handler, who's her husband, writes the workouts for her and kind of does all that stuff, monitors the workouts, and takes V-Hill stuff and writes it down and sends it back to him. And that's great and all. That's how I operated for most of my career, being coached from afar. But when you have your coach there and they can watch you and they can see you and they can tell you things, man, that makes a huge, huge difference.
Yeah.
I think most athletes who just have a coach there all the time, and that's how they've always operated, they don't really get
they take it for granted.
Take it totally for granted. And so Brenda now with her coach, I think is a force to be reckoned with, especially now in the 15. I mean, all that work at altitude that she does.
She definitely is strength-based.
Very strength-based. And her PR, what is Brenda's PR?
I want to say
it's 4 flat. I think it's 4
flat 94.
Yeah, 4 flat 94, set in 2013. And she is leaps and bounds better than 2013.
I think that a lot of the time, like that, I feel like the only reason that hasn't been improved is because she spends most of her. I feel like she spends more of her energy focusing on the 8.
Yeah, exactly. Because she medals. She medaled at championships.
Honestly, she really wanted. I think maybe 2 years down the road, or for the next trials, I can see her moving up to the 15 and being exclusively a 1500-meter runner. But I mean, if you have the wheels right now and you're competitive at 800, like it's a smart move. Like stick with the 8 while it's still there, and then move up later.
Yeah, exactly. She always has that option. You know what I mean? And I bet that like this may even be her last Olympics in the 800.
And I think I for some reason I think I draw a comparison with Clayton Murphy. The kid is unbelievable. The last 100 meters of essentially any race. I mean, imagine if he takes that to a competitive 1500 meters.
Yeah.
Like, who knows when that kid can run right now?
That was basically what Andrew Weeding did. Weeding at 2008 season. Was it 09 or 08? It was 08, right?
Yeah.
He could just close. He had that habit. It was ingrained in him. And when he got in that fast Monaco race, man,
just
3:30.
Something just happened.
3:30.
Yeah.
Oh, was that 09 maybe that he actually set that PR?
Was it? Yeah, because 09 we were still in college, and that was when
he did the double.
No, it was 2010.
Yeah, he did
the
double
2010. That's what it was. Yeah, sorry.
And then went to Europe.
And
yes, 2008 was still really. 2008 watched him run 3:38 with like a 26 last 200 meters.
I just got tweeted that this is a LaCroix. I don't know how you pronounce it. LaCroix. I don't know, but it is. It's delicious.
I think the worst. I don't. That seems like it's like healthy soda. I don't drink healthy soda.
I don't want to say it's healthy. It's just sparkling water. And so
I don't know what that even means. I have vanilla Coke in here. I have vanilla Coke in here.
So basically, all sodas you get at a restaurant are carbonated water, which is this, plus
the
flavoring, the syrup. Yeah. So that has the vanilla Coke syrup.
This
has like a lime.
Put the syrup right here. I'll take it.
Straight in the veins?
Yeah, I'll take it like that.
You know what? I wonder if that would be a solid, energy gel. What if these companies, what if Coke, because we used to use flat Coke all the time, remember back in the day? Yeah. That was a very popular drink to take down. So these ultra runners, you know what I mean? What if they went out there and got Coke
really helpful for
Sprite,
ultra guys, by all means.
I mean, they try to get calories down. That's the name of the game. Is getting calories down for those long races. So that could be the future, man. I want to get a vanilla Coke energy gel. Actually, I'm a fan of Goo products. I must say, I use them all the time. And,
a little bias.
A little bit of a bias. Kind of grew up around it with its labs being in Berkeley, but huge fan. The gels, I don't use that often, but the drinks are incredible. I
drink Sprite too, just in case Sprite wants to sponsor me.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, while these sprint races are going on, I just want to say that I don't feel comfortable commenting on the sprint races so much, just because we're not as familiar with them. We obviously can say what's going on and everything, but I mean, Otto Bolden in the booth and whoever else they have out there, they're really solid. They know their stuff.
They're a lot more
and I think it's better if we see what we know. And in the meantime, we could talk about various topics that are happening in track and field, in the trials.
The shark skin that's on.
Oh, the shark skin. That's right. So Nike recently came out with this new tape. You would think it's kinesio tape, but it's actually.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I think it is, but it's actually like an aerodynamic tape that has this little kind of like shark skin that apparently if you put on certain parts of your body, it reduces the drag.
I thought I read somewhere you had to be going a certain speed for it to actually
work. Well, I mean, Galen did it in the 10K.
It's true.
So I mean,
for 30 miles
is good enough, I guess. Maybe, yeah.
But Galen will also wear whatever they tell him to wear.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know if he has that many choices.
It's also funny though because, they talked about how they did these the tape has the shark skin on it. The iron pressed bibs now that everyone's freaking out about. Oh, we have iron pressed bibs not flapping in the wind.
I thought I liked that idea.
I think it's great.
I think it's great.
But they have yet to figure out those goddamn hip numbers.
Yeah.
You watch these races, their hip numbers flapping in the wind.
The thing is, for me,
constantly.
if it's a sprint race, then why are you wearing that? Like, there's no point. You're not going to change lanes.
Yeah, they're
like,
exactly. You know, it just makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense. Like, even if they come to the line at the same time before a photo finish, they go for the chest rather than the hips.
Yeah. And in distance races, the finish line photo can be a little blurry. You can't really see things. But you can always watch the video and see who was there.
Yeah, ask the fans. Be like, hey guys, we need you guys hold the booth, please. Like, what do you guys think? Just put it on the Jumbotron.
But it's just, it drives me crazy. And most of the time, if I'm wearing shorts, I'll put it on my legs. If it sticks there, it doesn't flap around. But whenever you put it on the shorts or on the tights, they fall off. They fly off immediately, like within the first
Especially if it's hot. If it's hot, it's not gonna.
It's not sticking at all.
And
it makes me furious when they make you pin it on. They give you extra pins that pin on the numbers, and they're all put on my leg. Don't worry about it. Like, no, you have to pin it onto the cloth. I'm like, this is so dumb. And it's just one of those things in the sport where it's just those little details. Just like, why are we still doing this?
I had some, like in high school, I remember having hip numbers where you stick them to the shorts, and because of the material of the shorts I had, they just stuck there. They would never never come off.
Yeah, I remember like doing my
layers
like,
putting on the same spot.
It's just like then it's all just like looks like black tar.
Yeah, I mean part of it was because I did sweat a lot, so the water or sweat mixture with the tape just made it stick even more. But that was a personal problem, I guess.
It's a glandular problem.
Thanks to the Cifuentes, who Nicole and her husband, Antonio, who are here watching live. Hey guys, what's up? I believe Nicole did you qualify for the team already? I'm pretty sure she has. I know their trials are also coming up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it might be this weekend. So, but I'm not familiar with their process. I know they have to run the standard certain number of times.
Finish top 2 at their trials.
Is that what it is? And is there a third spot selected?
If the third spot is reserved for a committee to decide whether they want to send the next person, or they want to send a young athlete who's met like a qualifying standard, might not be high enough on the list. It's very convoluted.
Yeah,
and tough. A lot more rigid standards than like in the U.S. has.
They are. I have to say, as heartbreaking as these trials can be, and how frustrating it can be for an athlete who has performed well all season, it is the hands down fairest way.
Yeah.
If there was any selection involved in these trials, there would be just a massive uproar every year.
And really, the only time things get kind of hairy and kind of they just enter the gray area is when people fall. Because then you're trying to place blame on who tripped who or who needs to go into the final or whatever.
Seems to be very subjective due to the fact that the rules are so vague.
Everybody's got their own opinion in that 800.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like one thing everybody can, one of the things that people can agree on is like there's not enough camera angles to actually determine what the hell actually happened.
Apparently, to clear up that 800, we only got to see 2 angles ourselves on the TV broadcast, and also just replayed anywhere. But those at the meet got to see 6 angles of the the fall.
Like on the Jumbotron?
No, not at the meet, but like
the officials,
and the athletes involved in the protests, all those things. They were able to see 6 different angles of the fall. And apparently, what happened is Raven Rogers is the one that moved out of Ajay, and then that's what clips Brenda. And then Brenda started going down. Alicia then hit her, and then that's when all that happened. So, I mean, I remember watching the race and seeing Raven do a little bit of a stutter step, and I was like, "What? She was the first one to stutter at all."
I know 3 of them were involved. It wasn't just the 2.
Yeah,
I just didn't know.
Yeah,
and I guess I had
from the angle that we saw it, we could only see, and also
I mean, I can only base it off of the 2 angles I saw, and I thought they'd be good, but they weren't good enough.
But again, frustrating thing. Why can't we see those other angles? Why can't the fans want to know? And as a result of that, Alicia has been getting like crazy hate messages on message boards, on her Twitter, on her Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, it's the trials. Everyone's very
pumped up.
Yeah,
Brenda's fans and Molly's fans and all these people are just they're really invested, and it's high emotions, high energy. but it could clear it all up. It would clear it all up if they could show the other angles.
Yeah.
But they don't. They just don't. They just move on. And in what other sport does that happen? In what other sport do people just gloss over this like monumental, like crazy situation?
I don't get this like this archaic like secrecy with
Yeah.
with everything. It's like, no, you can't know how much this person makes.
Exactly.
No, you don't know what the rules are. You can't know what the rules are. No, you gotta take all your shit off of your social media site because of rule blah 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 blah. Like it's just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
But like you see the NBA Finals, you see every single foul from 8 different angles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
5 seconds later.
They have
how many ESPN analysts
pause.
or NBA analysts do they have?
Yeah.
Like, no, that was a flagrant foul, or that wasn't a foul. Like the ref should be fired or promoted or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, in the NFL and the NBA, they've done work to like try new things, try new angles, bring in new technology to better show off how incredible these athletes are.
Not to mention like the importance of like certain, especially in like the NBA or the NFL, certain plays or certain things that happen in the game have serious ramifications for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. So
not even if it's not even if it's like a completely direct, like, oh, well, you know, this person got the first down, but actually, upon replay, it was actually like 2 inches back. That has a drastic direct effect on the game. But what if it's not as drastic? Like, there's things that aren't as drastic that get called or whatever, they don't get called, and that ruins the momentum for the rest of the game.
Yeah, totally.
You know? Like, it just ruins it. Just sucks the air out of the entire stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and those athletes feel it. Like, if you're there and something either happened to you that was negative or positive, it reverberates through that entire stadium. That entire stadium can feel very closed off, even if it's really open.
I'll never forget watching, I believe it was 2009, World Champs 1500 meters women's. The Spanish athlete ran through.
Was it Shannon?
No, it wasn't Shannon. It was an athlete from either Qatar or Bahrain. It was a Bahraini athlete. I forget her name.
Jamal?
I think it was Jamal. Yeah, from Bahrain. And watching the race, this is one of those things where we didn't get a lot of camera angles, but from the view that we were shown, it seemed like the Spanish athlete basically ran on the inside, pushed her way through. The Bahrain girl, Jamal, she fell. And then she went on to win the race, and the whole stadium booed her.
Oh.
They booed her during her entire victory lap. She was crying as she crossed after she crossed the line.
After she crossed the line in the victory lap?
Huh?
After she crossed the line, after she finished her victory lap?
I think that during the victory lap, she was just like, I don't know what happened. And everyone was booing her. Like, she just won a gold medal. Granted, Spanish athlete, I believe she may have been having some other problems as well, or other help. But it's very true. The stadium can really feel these changes in energy and changes in momentum.
If they feel like relative injustice, they will fucking let you have it. They don't care.
And maybe that's why they don't want to show more angles. But then it's still it's unfair.
It takes away from what this is though.
What actually happened?
It's a big event, and theoretically, the fans have a lot to do with it. The fans, they can just sometimes they'll crush an athlete's dreams by like booing them or whatever, but it's like you can't hide from it. It's like, you know.
I mean, I don't think Eugene would ever boo anybody, but
I think they show respect, and I think they're knowledgeable enough to like show respect. They're knowledgeable enough to know that like shit happens in a race. Like it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, actually, they were applauding Alicia. She finished her last 150. You know, standing ovation. So, but I mean, like you said, not only is it just for the actual. It's important to have camera angles and more technology involved with that, not only to make it fair for the athletes to compete and to actually know what happened, etc., but just from an entertainment perspective as well. It's entertaining.
It's pertinent to everybody. It's pertinent information. It's knowledge that everybody can use, and that you're essentially withholding that information for no reason.
Yeah.
There's no reason to do it.
It's just... That's what's so frustrating about the
Makes
sport.
No
is that
sense,
all these things just seem to be the case for no reason. You know, it's not like picture in picture.
I mean, what do you guys think about the Wazell thing to me?
The Wazell thing with the trials.
I understand it. Like they should know the rules, and whatever. But
they did it to prove a point, or to see if
like
they would
flow
be
track.
Just basically, they're trying to go out there and say, "Hey, we just have an athlete that we've been supporting for the past 5 years, giving them clothing, giving them." Shoes, or not shoes, sorry, Wazell. Just helping
support,
Kate Grace with her support. they see her on the track after she finishes the race, take a picture of her just saying, "I can't believe I did it," and they tweet it out, "We just got our first Olympian," and the USOC and USTF goes to Wiesel and tells them they got to take this stuff down because it's against Rule 40 or whatever, and basically threatened them with lawsuits if they didn't.
Has the Rule 40 window already started?
I don't know. But I did read somewhere that
I think for
Rule 40 that
athletes,
even fans are not allowed to take pictures of athletes racing on the track and posting it to social media.
Wow. That's crazy.
I don't know how they can possibly enforce all that.
It's incredible.
But fans aren't allowed to do that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's, you know what, my only hope is in the internet, in social media, people having discussions like this, getting the word out there, how absurd it is.
I mean, it only benefits one entity, and it just happens to be sponsoring the governing body of our sport. You know, like it sucks. Like, and I have a lot of friends and old teammates that run for him. But this isn't about them.
Yeah.
This is about the entire sport as a whole. And, I mean, and it's a shame, dude, because everybody suffers except for that one entity, dude.
Well, what's frustrating to me is that it does seem like, you know, the term a rising tide brings up all ships, right?
Right.
And that's what I feel like some of these big companies don't get. That by limiting and restricting people from being a part of this, we're actually removing eyes from these athletes, removing more exposure. You know, like, if we have more companies invested in us and able to publicize it, we're able to do these things, more than all the other companies are going to be pushing us as well and getting involved with more casual fans, casual people. But
so taking it from a larger globular example, Coca-Cola sponsors USOC, USA Track and Field, and basically, what if Pepsi were to sponsor an athlete that made the Olympics? They would not even be able to promote saying we have an Olympian.
Yeah, and Pepsi is a gigantic company that can push this athlete out there in enormous ways, push the sport out there in enormous ways.
Yeah.
I think that's why we've seen, you know, like a lot of track athletes not get the recognition they deserve. You know, you see other people from gymnastics, from swimming, etc. The winter sports.
It's they themselves. It's essentially they're just kind of trying to push their own name out there.
Yeah,
but they have to do it by themselves essentially because their sponsors aren't allowed to do shit. Like they're not allowed to. Like I said, they can't even say like we have an Olympian now.
Well, the athlete can't even say like if I make the Olympics, if I have made the Olympics, I can't say I'm an Olympian for Under Armour. I can't say anything like that.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Like I don't know. I'm astounded.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks because how many more years of this crap do we have? 39.
Yeah, it's a long contract we just signed. Oh my god.
I might be dead from all the Coca-Cola.
Man. Well, they're actually going to be showing the 15 after this commercial break, I believe. But
so
do you want to talk about the first heat here? Who's in the first heat? Who do we have?
All right, so first heat, Johnny Gregorek, Robbie Crease, Isaac Presson, Ford Palmer, Craig Engels, who ran really well in the 800s, Brandon Hudgens, Graham Crawford, Ben Sorrell, Jordan McNamara, and Daniel Wynn.
All right, so the hitters, good field, good solid first heat. None of the repeating world team members or anybody like that.
Right.
But all these strong up-and-comers.
Guys. Jordan McNamara's been having a great season.
Great last 100 all season. Just couldn't quite hit the time. He doesn't have the standard. None of these guys do. Oh, I think Ford Palmer has the standard. And that's the only one, I believe, out of this first heat. But you can just look at his season best on the results page.
So I thought it was 38-36.
Oh, wow. Well, this is his mark. Check his check. You can check on the... on that, you see season best. Okay, yeah, right, 336. So none of these guys have the 15 Olympic standard. So there was some talk. I was talking with Centro actually about this earlier. He thinks that it might be better to go for the standard in the first round.
Yeah.
Because less guys to worry about.
You have more days in between.
It's going to be that semifinal is going to be hard. You know what I mean? The next day. But if you can run the standard, you should be able to qualify out of the semi.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it looks like they're going from 30 to 24, so only 6 guys
are eliminated. So I mean, this is a perfect heat because they all need the standard.
Yeah.
This is a perfect heat to get after it. So we'll see what
It'll
happens.
be interesting. I don't know, man. I mean, I just...
I don't... There's the only two teammates on this one are Ford and Johnny. Those two are teammates at NJ and YTC. So they may actually work together here, potentially. Who knows? I mean...
Oh, I feel like all those guys know each other.
They
Every
do.
single one of them knows each
Exactly.
other really well.
Yeah.
I think they've all... I would like to think that they've all talked to each other. I was like, hey, like, this is the plan we have set up.
Do you guys
are you
want
in or are you out?
Yeah.
You know?
But
if you are, then you need to be ready to take on the pace.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
So we'll see what happens, though,
here.
because, I mean, they could want to wait to the final, which I think is dangerous, because...
I think that's too risky.
It's way too risky, because you're just going to rabbit everyone else.
Because nobody's going to risk themselves to not get top 3. Nobody's going to do that.
Exactly.
Not to mention that you'd be racing at least one guy who's already run 330 last year, who's not going... He's gonna laugh at it. If I ever came up to Central with like, "Hey, do you want to share pacing duties?" He'd laugh in my face. He'd laugh at me.
Yeah. Same with Leo. Leo's not gonna do any work.
He sat on me 9,400 meters of a 10K cross country race in college. There's no way. No.
Oh, okay, so that's true. Yeah. Yeah. So well, I think out of this heat, the strongest guys are Ford. Jordan, honestly, I don't know much about Craig Engels, but he looked really good those last 100 meters.
But he looks like he was like in last place pretty much all 800 until the last move was made.
Yeah, so I mean,
so he's a guy that will rely on
more of
his
a
kick.
strength guy, yeah. So he may be able to handle this pretty well.
And then
Johnny's always strong too. Daniel Wynn, two former Oregon guys. They'll be in the mix. Brandon Hudgens, real inspirational story. I believe he had some multiple diseases. I
think I just heard about that stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't read it yet.
15's up, so we're gonna put this back on. Yeah, let's listen to this.
So that's the stash.
Yeah, the stash and the somewhat. Is that a mullet?
I
That's
call
a
it a
mullet, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
The old Miss mullet.
That's like so 2013 then. Gotta get with the times.
Alright, let's see what happens. Guns off.
3, 4 more.
Are they going to get after it?
Oh, wow, Craig to the front.
But they are slowing down. Yep,
Oh
they're
my
slowing
God,
down.
come
They're not
on.
going for it. They're not going to. Oh, well, maybe.
That's the 14. They're not slowing down that much.
Daniel Wynn. Nah, I don't know.
I think Daniel wants it to go, but he's not going to go to the front.
It's not quite going fast enough. This is going to be like a 29. Let's see. 27, 28. I think it was 20 high. Yeah. So this might be fast enough.
I mean,
Starl's got to get after it.
They have to run.
And Daniel's got to get after it. And you know what? Daniel and Johnny, they're teammates. Maybe they said, let's do this.
Well, they were teammates.
They were teammates, but not teammates anymore.
I mean,
We'll see if there's any lead change
I don't
here.
know that Daniel is a front runner.
Yeah, it's very true.
I think it does
They're
a lot
coming
better
through
when he
58.
fits
Keeping
lanes.
it pretty honest. But
58 high, not quite fast enough, and it's not a team effort. Because if it was a team effort, someone would have taken over already.
yeah.
God, what a waste opportunity, though, man. These guys really could have tried to get after it. But you know what? Yeah, gonna go for the finals.
They
You
have
never
the same
know.
mentality right now that the women's 15 field.
But they didn't get the standard, did they? I don't think a lot
Any
of them
the
did.
women?
I mean, I guess some of them did. It's true.
Yeah, I think a lot of
there's
them have the
more.
standard.
There's more of them that did.
They did. Yeah,
Did.
exactly.
Like the heavy hitters did for sure.
Yeah, down to Rachel Snyder have the standard, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Rachel ran 4.
they're relaxing here. Ben Sarl. Is it Sarl or Sarl? Sorrell, excuse me. Coming through 144. That's just not going to cut it.
No, they're going to have to run way faster than that.
Yeah.
That was
But the clothes
16-1
really aren't.
almost.
Jordan's looking pretty good in the back, just chilling. Not doing any work. Just going to rely on his kick.
It's 158.
You only have to beat 159.87 for the 800 meters. But yeah, in this race, top 6 qualify.
Top 6.
Plus the 6 fastest. So you only got to beat 4 guys,
Yeah.
right? So Jordan right now, just looking ahead, got to beat 4 guys. Ford has been running the outside, staying out of trouble. Oh, a little bit of stumble and Ford goes down! Oh my god! So many people going down! Oh, it's so frustrating.
What do you think? Dude, he can. Yeah, but
he still has
he's
a
right
long
there.
way.
He should have sprinted right there around that curve.
He's right there.
Close to him, dude. He can still get to him.
He can still get them. He can still get them. But man, like he's gotta hope for some tactical races coming up.
Ben Sorrell's been leading this whole thing.
2:45 through the bell. Ford, he can make it. He's gotta give it his all right here. He can make it. He was one of my guys to make the final for sure.
I think he's good enough to make it.
Definitely, but he's kind of. I think he's letting go right now. It looks like he's kind of just relaxing too much. These guys are all kicking.
That's
moving up.
Race number 2 that Angles is involved in. A race that Angles is involved in.
Someone goes down. Yeah, you know what? That's true. Maybe there'll be a protest.
Yeah,
this is
USATF. That's what happens.
There's going to be a protest. There should be a flag up.
Everybody gets a trophy.
I've been watching Angles this entire time because he hasn't left the rail in any of the 800 meters, in any of this race in the 15. He passed a lot of guys on the inside to make it
and
through
he's
the
kind
rounds.
of stuck again. He's a cagey runner, man. He's all over the place. Whoa. Oh, another athlete goes down. Ben Sorrell is just
flailing all over the place. He could not handle that finish.
This is just carnage.
What the hell is happening?
Carnage out there. What?
Oh, man. Craig Angles takes the win. 3:41, so not very quick at all. Daniel Wynn, second. Graham Crawford, Jordan McNamara, Robbie Crease, and Johnny Gregoric takes the final.
Ben Sorrell just really
rigging, and then Preston just could not get around him.
No, I mean he cut off Preston.
Yeah,
because Sorrell was on the inside. Now he's in lane 3.
Out and
he almost took out Johnny Gregoric.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a bummer.
Oh man. Oh God.
So
there's going to be a lot of protests here.
We might see Preston and Ford Palmer getting into that.
Yeah.
Next round.
Oh man, Sorrell just completely fell apart.
I mean, he led every step until that last 20.
And Craig Angles really just taking advantage of those. He's got a kick, but taking advantage of those vague rules. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Some people take advantage of the fact, not advantage, but they know that, it's not clear cut, and as long as you don't take someone down, really,
I don't know what happened in terms of Ford. Ford
again,
falling.
Show the replay.
Craig might not have had
anything
to do with it, but I do find it's interesting that this is the second race that he's been in out of how many races that he's competed in the trials now?
50% fall rate.
Yeah, where someone's
going down, and he almost caused it in the last 50 again too.
Yeah,
he jutted out.
He definitely jutted out too quick, and then just pinched right between two guys.
Oh my gosh, I just can't. I kind of want to tweet it again, but I don't want to sound like a broken record. You know what I mean? About just like change the rules about contact.
Yeah.
Jeez, I mean, God. So many falls. So many falls. Change. I mean, do you guys agree? Am I just being because sometimes I feel like, am I being too sensitive? Am I being like, maybe
but these are how these races are going to happen in Rio. These are how they're
That's how they will race in Rio. IOC is the one who IAAF dictates those rules.
That's what I'm saying. This should be an IAAF rule change.
Right.
A change in the way the sport functions. Because people are gonna fall again in Rio as well. It happens every year, and the rules are not
to the
clear.
Point where if you biff it, you're like, I guess I can file a protest and get in that way.
I think in the past when the rules were first out there, first said that okay, physical contact, don't impede somebody, etc. That was back when there wasn't the same amount of depth. You know what I mean? You had people that are way better than other people, and the races would get strung out. And you wouldn't really have an issue of these big, huge packs together with 150 to go, But now we're at a point in the sport where everyone's within a second of each other. And they're going to be there with 150 meters to go, 100 meters to go. And especially in tactical races. So I really think that we're in a new era. And with this better depth that globally we have, and just nationally.
So what are you thinking as far as rule changes go? Like harsher penalties or disqualifications for running too close to somebody?
I think there needs to be like almost a not like a conference, but like a workshop where you bring in officials, bring in athletes, and we go over things that happen in races. Like, when you want to pass somebody, when is it enough room? Because the official rule of passing somebody is like a full stride length you need. You know what I mean? To pass. But that never happens.
Oh, no.
That never happens. And then also that one where someone's in the outside of lane 1. You know what I mean? Can you pass on the inside? Can you just brush them aside?
Yeah.
You know, like what? There's just so many things that just are not clear.
Are you also talking about rules like if somebody's running in outside of lane 1 and runner's coming up on lane 2 trying to pass them, if that runner in lane 1 kind of moves out
to block them? Yeah, is that possible? You know, like all these things I think we need to discuss and have talks about. So starting with Heat 2, Robbie Andrews is in this, Ben Blankenship.
Got Lex
Will
Williams,
Lear.
Kyle Merber, Sam Crackle, Jack Bolas, Will Lear, like you said, Colby Alexander, Chad Noel, and Dorian Oldry.
All right, so solid field here.
Another 10 guys.
Kyle had a terrible start. Oh my God.
Again, a lot of these guys don't have the standard. Robbie
The
Andrews and
closest guy
Kyle does.
that doesn't have it is Colby Alexander at 3:36. I think 2.5, something like that.
Yes.
Wow, brutal. Well, not getting after it again, just chilling. Going to form of most 15 races.
So Chad Noel, what, 4th, 3rd? He's running for Furman Elite now.
Oh, is he?
6, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Robbie in his usual position. Just waiting.
Wait for that kick. And Will Lear
and
with the
I guess
stash.
Ben Blanks is kind of where he likes to be.
Yeah, no problem.
I think he's really good at exercising control. You know?
Yeah.
So Lex Williams in 3rd or 4th. Colby in 2nd. Bolas. Sam Crackle, Will Lear.
Just looking from stride, the stride and the way it looks, Robbie is in great shape, man.
Yeah.
He is just so bouncy. You can see so much power in there and relaxation.
Colby looks good too.
Colby does
Colby
too.
looks really, really restrained.
Who's the Oregon athlete on the inside?
Sam Crackle.
He looks good too, man.
He ran 3 races and essentially got into this meet based off of the 3rd race.
Really?
He ran this like a week before, or a few days before the trial started.
Wow.
Found out he got in.
Incredible. So maybe I was off on that one, but hey, but it could be sharp too.
Great. He's good. He was
so this heat is way slower than the last heat so far.
And this is Will in a Brooks kit, I believe in Nike shoes though.
Oh, I didn't see.
I think he's unsponsored at the moment.
He's unsponsored, so he's just using whatever he has.
Yeah, he's whatever he's
So, you know, Will has had a very stressful season, as we've all heard about his dealings with Nike and trying to get out of the contract, etc. Lots of opinions there from local people about it. But regardless, it's a very, very stressful thing to go through. They come through 212 through 800, so they're really just chilling. But yeah, I've had issues before with my contract, and during that time, it is extremely. You wouldn't think it's like that physically draining, but it is. It really saps you, and
even being in between contracts. Like I had a probably 3-month period where I was between 2 contracts, and like it's stressful. Like you don't feel the value in yourself.
Exactly, you lose your value.
Yeah.
We don't want to think that these shoe companies provide us with value because we have our own value as well, but it is a very legitimizing thing in the sport.
It does give you a lot of confidence. And
all right, so they're gearing up here. 256.
Everybody's accelerating. Will looks like he's a little bit off the back.
Yeah, Will, at least before maybe a little tired. But
Ben extending his hand out, probably saying sorry.
About 11 seconds behind the first heat through
310, 309 at 1200.
Ben's looking around. Yeah.
Crackle's moving up into 3rd. Lex Williams in 2nd.
Kyle is looking good.
Moving up as well.
I heard he had
how fast they're covering ground right now.
Yeah.
Will is off the back.
3:23, 20 meters to go. Kyle is looking really good, man. But Ben is also looking extremely. Kyle, that turn there is slippery. It's that heavy water there.
So they take 6 from here.
Blankenship to Merber.
Robbie Andrews moves up
really
well.
3rd. Colby's moving up.
Robbie,
Rory,
as usual.
Into that top 6.
I think Robbie
looks great.
He qualified just so easily.
And Ben is out
He looked the best. He looked better than Ben. Ben was working that last lap, last 300. Robbie
did lead all of it, though.
He did lead all of it. And Robbie looked like he didn't make a move until 80 meters to go.
Yeah.
And he just went from the back.
And really, he just kind of popped. I don't know, he's just bouncy, man.
He's just bouncy,
really bouncy.
dude. He just has an insane last 100.
He's not like, it just doesn't rig.
So they're taking 6 times. So right now the 4 guys from the first heat on time, Brandon Hutchins, Spencer L., Isaac Presson, and looks like Chad Noel. Fourth, Ford Palmer. 5th, Lex Williams is 6th based off time. So Ford Palmer, with that fall, and finishing
still
so
a time qualifier.
Still time qualifier at this point. 3:51.38. Lex Williams is the one on the bubble.
So 3:51.38.
Those guys are going to throw down some protests.
Yeah.
Even if they're in the meet.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Is it, it's an interesting thing. It's an interesting situation to find yourself in.
Yeah.
I think one of the and that's probably one of the shitty parts of like being like, oh, you only have to beat 4 guys in this heat or two guys in this heat. Like it doesn't matter. So then, how much do you care about that? How much of a difference does eating shit because somebody cut you off? How much of a factor does that actually play?
I mean, it could
when
just
you
be another
only have to beat a
stressful
few
thing
guys?
that you don't want to put your mind on it at this point. Like if you're in the race, like okay, this is not file protest. I don't want to go through paperwork. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to focus on the race tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is that mean
That's
tomorrow?
very true.
They're racing tomorrow. I don't know.
Tomorrow is the second round. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're semis.
Man, so Rob looked incredible. I can't get over that. What was that last 300?
Last lap was
sorry.
a 52 for Ben.
Wow.
50. Let's see. Robbie was 52 as well.
Had the fastest split by 200ths.
Colby Alexander actually had the same.
Oh, you're right. The Colby and Robbie.
He ran, and Colby ran that in the last 100 essentially as well.
Yeah.
I think he often gets overshadowed, but
yeah, definitely.
I think the last few weeks have been pretty good to him.
Yeah.
Also, kind of exposure that he needs.
Recently sponsored by Hoka. So let's see who else here.
So this is.
What was the last lap of the first heat?
56 for Craig Engels.
Okay. So yeah, they're a little bit more honest, and I honestly think that's an easier way to qualify. I feel like when the race is more even, it's like running a 3:42 with a 56.7 last lap is much easier in my opinion than running a 3:52 with a 52 last lap. 52 that'll wear on you a little bit. You know what I mean? That'll really
that's a pace your body doesn't spend that much time on.
Exactly. I mean, I can imagine that Robbie does. You know what I mean? Because has the 800 speed and he's a speed guy. But still, yeah.
How many workouts is he doing where he's throwing down? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think he's got it practiced.
So,
but you don't spend. You can't spend that much volume
it's
there.
It's foreign enough to him where it actually wears on you.
Yeah, definitely.
So at this point,
he did look great.
Isaac Presson is
sharp.
sitting 3rd on time qualifier, but 4 more guys could jump ahead of him in the next heat, which would make him 7th and out of the semis.
Got it.
So he's the one that was taken out by Ben Sorrell in the last 20 meters. So Isaac Presson most likely could be.
Yeah, there's going to be lots of.
I think a factor that we did not consider in this heat right here is the fact that Isaac Yorks is a front runner.
Oh, and he does not have the standard.
He does not have the standard.
He doesn't, but most of these guys do.
Yeah, but the guy has no problem with himself.
Frazier
doesn't have it.
I thought he did.
No. Just sat.
He just missed it.
Central and Leo.
Oh, okay, yeah, Frazier okay, I was wrong. So only 2 of them.
Listen, I think Isaiah York benefits a lot of this field. And I think it's in his best interest as well as the field's to try and help him make it fast.
Yeah. So again, you guys see if any of these guys have talked about it.
I hope that Yorks hasn't changed his racing strategies upon graduation because I don't know. I like watching a guy like that. Front runner.
It's rare. It's rare in the sport because again, with the depth that we have, you're not going to drop anybody. Here's the thing. It's very, very, very difficult to drop people at this level of the sport. So, we'll see. Oh, my gosh. Show the race. Please show the race. Oh, my God. Showing a tattoo, shirtless. Did they stop the race to show that graphic? I'd be so mad if they did.
Well, they did that with Galen's interview.
Oh God, in that 5K? Was it the 5K heats?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Come on, Isaac. Really?
Isaac recently in the Brooks Beasts.
Frazier straight to the back, Weeding straight to the back.
This is Dusty Solis from the front. Big Bear TC.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got to
the
know
last
that
guy
he's
in
the
on
only one who
time.
knows that information now. He probably got the memo
He's
that
getting
everybody else
out.
is super
He's
slow.
getting out hard.
Yeah.
Again, one of those guys who now has his coach there with him.
And he just got accepted into the 1500.
Yeah.
As well.
So all they need to do, all 10 of them will get in if they run 350.00.
I think Dusty's going for the
standard.
8 standard here, though. He's coming through in 42 seconds.
Okay.
So we'll see what the
I
second and third laps do. But
I just want to watch a good. I want to watch a good effort.
Let's see if anyone takes over. If he moves out and someone moves forward, I'm gonna flip out. Nope, doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It's all right, Dusty. You're my hero. It doesn't matter. You've already won.
So that's Matt Raton
You've
and
won
Eric
in my
Avila
eyes.
right behind him.
Who's the guy with the long hair?
It's Matthew Maton. From
Also a young
freshman,
kid,
right?
right?
Yeah. Yeah. He was,
Freshman.
was he sub 4 last year?
He was sub 4 as a high schooler.
Yeah.
He's run 3:39 or 3:38 now. This year, Eric Avila in third.
Manzano.
So they're
behind
coming through
Manzano.
128. So that was I believe that was a 61.
Yeah, that's
So
not
they went
looking good anymore.
56, 61. So they're really slowing down. We'll see
Hey,
if
give it a
Dusty
shot.
picks it up again.
He gave it a shot.
Avila's got to go for it.
This is a 62 through that 400.
And they came through 145, didn't they?
144.6.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, they wasted a chance there.
He tried.
Eric looks like he's going 60 still.
Too flat.
Yeah. So-
you can't see him because he's...
Yeah, Leo. Oh, man. Leo's moving up into third place. Has had a rocky season as well, but can never count him
I
out.
feel like a number of these guys have,
Oh,
I think
Weeding.
Frazier's a really good
Yeah,
athlete.
We haven't even talked about
Doesn't quite
Weeding yet.
touch that.
Oh, he was just sitting
Weeding
back,
as well.
just waiting.
Yeah. Man, I completely forgot about
All
Weeding.
these guys, you have, what, 120 last 500?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. No, not 120. That'd be super fast. We need to get the,
To get
the time qualifier.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about what we need. Centro just in last place, even with a lap to go. He has no fear at all here. He
46,
just
that was another 61.
knows he's the class of the field. Gonna see some big moves here. I bet Central wasted the last 150. That's what he did
I
at
wouldn't
that
be surprised
Stumptown.
to see him just go to get 6th.
Yeah.
You think so?
It looks like all
I don't
10 of
think
these
it
guys
matters,
are making
though.
Yeah,
it.
he's moving at 3 minutes to go, and so is Weeding. You know, Central moved up on Weeding, and Weeding responded immediately. Went from
Whitting's race
up,
strategy
and
is
now
probably
Eric
just
and
respond.
Leo are now moving and working. Eric is leading the race, looking strong. Someone that also had a rocky last couple years, looking great, man. Leo,
top 6 plus next 4 times.
Avila, Maton, Weeding, York, Centro.
Frazier, like I
Everyone
say, trying to
looks
pass on the
good.
inside, but walked off. Central just counting.
Yep.
But yeah, all 8 will get in on time with that top group.
Wow.
See what the last 2 finishers were. Dusty Solis.
So Eric Avila with the win. Man.
That was a 56 last lap.
What was
55 for a lot of
there?
it.
342. So similar to that first heat. You know what I mean? I mean, less even.
So it looks like Duncan Phillips
But-
and Dusty Solis both hit the time, so they'll get in on time. Which means Isaac Preston is the first man out. He's, again, the guy that got tripped up by Ben Sorrell in the last 20, so I'm sure he's going to be able to get in
Yeah.
on petition.
And then also Ford will probably get on petition to go down.
Yeah, Ford Palmer.
So, let's see. So Isaac, Ford. So that means the guys left off right now are going to be Lex, Bolus, and who else?
Chad
Oh,
Noel.
Chad. Lex, Bolus, Chad.
Lex, Williams,
and
Willis, and Will there.
So we're really going to eliminate 4 guys instead of
Yeah.
6 because 2 might get in due to protest. Although 2 might get DQ'd.
That is true. Yeah, I can see.
That's one thing.
It was Ben Sorrell. Like he definitely moved like that, but I'm not sure it was incidental. More or less. I'm not sure
You
about
have
how
to
they
be
will
in
do
control
that.
of your body, man.
Yeah.
You're professional. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
locked
even if
up
you're not
like crazy.
controlling,
His
even
arm
if you're not
started
controlling
swinging.
yourself, you still did another run.
Literally two guys out in the
You
last
still
20
did. You
meters.
still did no matter what.
Yeah. That's what always bugged me about these championships are that so often someone would get let in due to a foul, right?
Right.
But if there was a foul, someone must be DQ'd.
Right.
But more often than not, you just see all the athletes still there, and you get 16-person finals in the 15, and it's just like, what is going on? Then more people are gonna fall.
Yeah.
You know?
And you see people falling when there's 10 people.
Exactly. Exactly. So, I'm of the opinion that if someone gets advanced, then someone should be DQ'd. Because in order for someone to get advanced, there had to have been a foul. And in order for them to be a foul,
So
someone must have committed that foul.
At what point, are we gonna just? When are we just gonna say like, shit happens, dude? Like, sorry.
That's how it is right now. That's how it is. This switch has just happened. It's too bad. Shaquille Walker.
Yeah.
He just got completely screwed.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he did make $5,000 yesterday.
That's true. 145. I heard.
Yeah, 146 on the roads. That's
146.
a straight 800
yeah.
though. Like,
Do you think? Do you think if Shaquille Walker wasn't in that race though, do you think he would have ended up beating Charles?
Who
I
knows,
don't know.
man?
Like
Who
he was getting. The only reason why there was a protest in the first place because he was tying up in the semis, not being able to finish as hard.
That's true.
Getting passed by Craig.
I mean, you can't tell about the rounds a lot of times because
No,
Charles
that's true.
barely made it, and he,
He finished better than everybody.
got third. Yeah, exactly.
No, it's his clone.
Man.
Sweet. What happened in the women's 1500? I heard you guys screaming.
Oh,
first
Rachel
team-
Snyder got taken out.
Yeah, the first team,
Really?
Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel
Can I have a
got
cupcake?
tripped
Oh,
up.
okay.
Please.
Want a cupcake?
Oh yeah, dude.
There's cupcakes available for anybody who's watching.
Mother's
Come on
not.
over.
Danny's gonna eat them all.
Danny hungry.
So Rachel felt. Did someone trip her? Or what
It
happened?
looked
yeah.
like she
Yeah,
might have been
Danny.
tripped.
Huh?
I forget who it was at this
Okay.
point.
Still blue. You're cupcake.
But she still got in off time.
Okay,
Well,
so she stood up and finished.
No.
Yeah.
When was she tripped?
I'm about to go ham on this. I'm gonna need a cupcake.
Alexa Ephraimson, actually. Looks like Alexa Ephraimson. She's the
Yeah, that young
the
girl.
younger girl. She kind of ran up on her with 3:50 to go, and they both went down.
Harder to Alexa.
Alexa got finished ahead of her like 4 or 5 seconds.
We gotta start naming these moves. We have to start naming these moves that happen that kind of go down. So like, if you're running forward on the race, someone's behind you on your inside, and they cut to your outside but clip your legs, and you go down.
Oh, what's that trip move called? Like that?
It's not a move. It's just happens.
No. I mean, like I remember doing that in the schoolyard. Just like
sweep?
going behind your friend. Just,
The
like, taking
rear
their-
sweep.
The rear sweep.
That's what we should call it.
I think that's a good name.
The rear sweep. I mean, it applies, right? You get sweeped.
And then if you're just like you just
Dude, and then
wanna
you
make your
can
lane.
raise a yellow flag and be like, "No, I saw the rear sweep.
Like
That's indisputable."
what we believe that Alexa did to Rachel, where she just ran up on her. Basically, that's like monster trucking, just going right over her.
No, that's what Alexa did to Rachel.
Just grave digging.
She cut.
Oh, she cut
inside,
outside. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking. I thought she had just ran basically right up her back.
Or just use some Halo terms like
She
assassination.
didn't, like,
No. She,
sorry.
we know we mentioned about Gabe Grunwald and her tactics and crazy race scenarios before. Where
Okay,
she
yeah,
runs
so-
up on somebody and like, oh shoot, I'm coming up on them too fast, and having to go around.
So Craig Engels in the first round,
Mm-hmm.
when he was on the inside lane trying to get through. That's called the squeak by. I don't know. The squeak, but you kind of try and squeak by someone or through somebody.
But is it squeaking by if you like ran into them?
In the first round, he didn't touch anybody.
Okay.
Second round, he definitely there was contact.
Okay.
Whether it's from him or Shaquille, I think it could go on either way.
Did they have to jump over those deckies?
Yes.
In the steeple pit.
No, they're gonna take him off.
That's
But yeah,
right. It's the
next
final
up-
right now.
Well, they're not there right now.
Final in the steeplechase. Emma Cole, what we got here? Name them off.
So Ashley Higginson, Bridget Franick, Renee Williams-Chesser, Katie Landwehr, Megan Rowland, Stephanie Garcia, Jessica Camilos, Nicole Bush, Colleen Quigley, Shallayla Kipp, Leah O'Connor, Emma Coburn, Mel Lawrence, and Courtney Frericks. A lot of fast girls.
A lot of fast girls. American record holder in there. Former Olympians
Many
and
former
world champ members. We were talking about before. It seems like every year in the steeplechase, one collegiate girl comes in and makes the team.
Well, that would be Courtney Frericks at this point, right?
Would it? She's been looking pretty good.
I mean, she won NCAAs by a landslide.
Yeah. So I mean, that would put Emma first.
Yeah.
She's clearly the head of the field. Colleen's been looking great. She really has. She qualified very easy.
Leah O'Connor has as well.
Oh gosh, I'd say Emma's a lock. Mm-hmm. After that, it's a battle.
I'd say Courtney Frericks is going to be a lock.
Is a lock as well?
I feel like she's a lot stronger.
All right. Here we go. About to start. So 2 locks: Emma, Courtney Frericks.
But then you got Higginson, Franick, Bush, Garcia, who have all made teams.
Colleen
Quigley, they've all made world championship.
I think it's going to end up for the 3rd spot. It's going to end up being between
Shalala Kip.
It's going to be between Leah O'Connor, Quigley, and Mel Lawrence.
Mel Lawrence, really?
Yep. Okay,
over Stephanie Garcia.
Yep, I absolutely believe that.
Really? That's interesting. You had
Dude,
a crush
I
on
think
over Leah O'Connor.
You had a crush on Mel since high school.
I think if Mel didn't if she didn't struggle with injury, she ran 940 as a freshman or a sophomore.
True. Yeah, that's true.
She ran 940 as a freshman.
Super talent.
And now, after how many years?
I mean,
she's
all
back
these girls though.
What kind of time do you think it's going to take to make the team?
Sub 930 for sure.
I think it was being like 922.
Big team.
I think if Emma takes it out that way.
I thought she was talking about making it a hot race.
Yeah,
I think that there's enough talent now this year as opposed to last year that you have more people chasing her for it.
But then we also have to consider this is in steeplechase. Almost guaranteed with all the other races where there have been falls, somebody's going to fall in this race.
And it's wet. It's wet out there, which makes it much harder to get over the water.
Yeah, but how many Coburns are in this? How many? You have one player you have a person that can lead.
But you know what? But she's not.
She isn't at this point. She's not making it hot.
At this moment.
This is what I said. I said this before. I was like, do we think she's going to practice in this final?
Race, yeah.
Because she doesn't want to be the rabbit. It's going to be the rabbit for these girls in the games. So she may want to just chill here and have a really hard last 1500 or hard last K. But you can run really fast. I'll never forget.
She got really close to Leah O'Connor right there.
Yeah, I mean, she's not used to this.
First she was on the outside, now she's on the inside.
Yeah, she's maneuvering okay, but a little risky.
That took all of 20
Well, you definitely want to be in the front half of the group because when you get to a barrier, slinkies or...
Yeah.
What's a better analogy?
Clusters and separates.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is definitely a rare sight to see Emma back in 3rd place in a domestic field.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see what happens here because you have to imagine she's just itching to go.
I mean, the last time she's really had a rough race was a couple years ago where she hurt her back.
Yeah, that's right.
After her collegiate season.
That's right. So, but yeah, the girls up before, Higginson, Stephanie, Leah, Colleen, Emma, they're all up there. The only person that we're talking about that's not quite in that front pack is Mel. And Nicole is kind of towards the back as well, but she's moving up as we speak. So we have 5 laps to go. And who looks the best?
75 right there.
75. Who looks the best over the hurdles? What do you guys? Let's see this next little clip here. Other than Emma, because she's the best. Yeah.
Nope. Can't see.
Can't see because they bring up a huge page graphic. Totally unnecessary. We could be seeing the race.
Yeah. They could have pushed all that, squeezed it to the side.
I was saying before, I was like, things that just don't make sense. They can do picture-in-picture. We've seen it. We've seen it with interviews, showing people's moms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just don't do it for races. It doesn't make any sense.
They need to maximize that picture.
Okay, here's the second water jump here. Tough angle to see how good everyone gets over this. But looks pretty clean.
Looks like most of them got in.
Oh, whoever was in back kind of had a rough one.
Who's this girl?
Renee
O'Connor.
Oh.
She's wasting a lot of energy making that big move.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Leah O'Connor is moving out to the outside.
Times.
Yeah. Every barrier looks like.
She makes a big move out, and that's kind of an energy sapper.
That's very true.
Because you have to be going up hard coming out of the pit, right?
Going into it and out of it.
You gotta come in hard and then to make sure you make it.
So she's already making like essentially an extra move.
They're kind of closer
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
So
She
like
probably has like 2 at least extra steps on everyone.
Emma
Who's
looks
staying
uncomfortable on the inside there.
She does not
She's
look
looking
great.
around. Ashley
This-
Dickinson's not going as quick as
She's
she
kind of
wants her to.
stuttering a little bit.
Yeah, she looks like this is just really.
I think
Annoying.
And she moves out, and she's probably going to go.
Not yet. Not yet.
No?
I bet she has explicit instructions to wait for a mile or a K to go. Maybe 2K to go. But we're coming on 2K already, so. Yep. What? Nope. Still waiting. Still waiting.
She looks so uncomfortable.
She does. Look at her.
She's looking around.
She's like glaring at her coach or something. I feel like, oh, okay. And they're splitting. They went to interview.
Another 75 for the last.
There's another picture opportunity completely
Yes.
wasted.
Exactly. I mean, just put her in the corner. You can still see her face. Show the race. It's so frustrating. I just don't understand it.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, here we are back in the action.
Emma still patient.
Ashley got kind of cut off by Colleen there a little bit, but everyone's still up.
Virginia Frantic's been on the outside, and
Yeah.
she pretty much over it, and now she moves inside. Yeah, moves up.
4 laps to go.
Ashley's inside, and then
So Emma might. Yeah, I'm really curious if it's the last K, last 800,
No, Lawrence.
maybe
still in
even
it.
the last lap. She might wait till the last lap. Who knows? Or maybe she's a little sick. Maybe she's battling a little illness. You never know. You know, but it is shocking to see her wait this long. I don't think anyone expected this.
We haven't really talked about Courtney Frerichs yet either. Like she's just sitting right in there, just waiting.
Yeah, very true. Kind of trailing Leah O'Connor.
We're just looking good.
She's been on the outside a lot of the race though.
Yeah. Same.
It's kind of following Leah O'Connor there.
Stephanie almost had a misstep, kind of
that is
got in front of Colleen
so
Quigley right there.
treacherous. That entire pit.
Yeah, I mean, but they're all up.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
still up.
8 or 10 women just.
Some of them
Run
have
right
better
on top
water
of each other.
pits than others.
So right now we have a pack
That
of
is so
6,
close.
7, 8, 9. We have 10. 10 girls
Yeah.
right now in contention. There's a split from the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lawrence is still in 10th, Danny.
And it's interesting, they really respect Emma to the point where they're like much more willing to just run up like,
You know
just
what?
right next to her.
No.
I think
Actually,
they're running pretty hard.
yeah,
For themselves.
Emma's actually holding people off because Leah actually would move up, and you see right there, Leah kind of speeds up to get in front of her. Leah does not,
Stephanie then just.
but she's.
I mean, she's on the rail and she's just
Yeah.
trying to protect the pole.
Yeah, tuck in on the.
Stephanie's
straightaway.
trying to run the cleanest race.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, and she is. She's in the perfect spot to
So
run.
now it looks like 5 are trying to just find themselves.
Nicole Bush is in that second.
Yeah, she's not
group,
looking
which is
good.
kind of disappointing.
Yeah, pretty. And here, Emma's taking the lead now. She has a K to go now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's
So they've been running 75 pretty much every lap.
And let's see. I want to see this like a dynamic move, man. I really want to see her just go. But it really isn't her style. I haven't really seen her make
So,
drastic.
Yeah, 5 have
paces.
clearly broken away from the
Yeah.
rest of the.
Yeah. So 5 are now away that Emma has picked up the pace. It is Emma, Stephanie, Leah O'Connor, Colleen Quigley, and Courtney Frerich. And they're all sticking to Emma.
2 laps to go.
Stephanie is
Single
looking.
file at this point.
Stephanie
Courtney's
is
not
looking a little tired. Sorry, go ahead.
Courtney's not looking. She's dropping off, not looking as good.
You're right.
As expected.
You're right.
Who's the other Bowerman?
I was wrong about everything.
Colleen Quigley. She made the team last year.
She was pretty good.
Yep. Now it's gonna be a case of who has the best kick.
I think that was your top 4 last year as well.
Yeah.
Emma, Stephanie, then Colleen, then Leah.
Yeah. But you're in this race, people get tired. Falls can happen.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, I hope not. I hope it's a clean race. But looks like Colleen is slightly falling back a little bit here.
Yeah.
And now it's just 3. But some people fall off and have a strong kick, you know, and some others don't
People
have a
have
kick.
bad jumps.
Oh, yeah. That's a perfect example. Leah O'Connor had a bad jump, and Colleen took 100% advantage of that. And
Well,
now
she
Colleen's in
she
third.
almost stepped on the rail, I think.
Stephanie
Coming out of
Garcia
it.
is definitely.
Wow, I think Leah is
Good.
done. Leah's getting passed by Courtney Frerich now. And it is Emma, Stephanie, and Colleen They are
about 5
one
minutes
lap to go.
separated each of them.
Ooh.
Courtney's only 10 meters back of Colleen.
Leah O'Connor has taken a big fall off the...
Yeah, Leah has spent. She's done.
Oh, Stephanie looks like she's working a lot harder than
she does.
She's been working hard over the last couple barriers.
Yeah.
She is efficient though. Like
I mean,
gets over that barrier
she's a grinder. This is how she trains. She just grinds and grinds and grinds.
Yeah, that's how she finished last year as well. She was just pushing all the way to the line.
But if she keeps looking at that, if she keeps looking at that board, she's gonna get caught by Courtney Farich. She's gotta focus ahead.
Hard.
Yeah, but
Courtney's coming hard. Colleen is right there. This is gonna be Courtney is coming on fast. She just repassed Colleen, and Stephanie just had a rough water jump. And they are both passing Stephanie.
No way.
It is now Emma, Colleen, Courtney, and Stephanie is fading.
Still one more barrier to go.
One barrier to go. If it's a clean barrier of the team here. Oh, Stephanie falls. She had, man. And it's Emma with the win, dominatingly. Courtney, and then Colleen.
That is actually very reminiscent of 2011 when Stephanie first made the team.
Yeah,
I think those are a couple PRs for the Bowerman Track Club.
Wow. Oh, man.
And that was Shalala Kip to come in and
nip forward for the alternate. Man, Stephanie Garcia, you could see it from about 500 meters out. She was working so hard. Started looking up at that screen. She could look a little scared. She was looking a little scared. You cannot look at that screen, man. I've made that mistake before. Tons of athletes have. Emma helping up her Olympian teammates, saying, "Hey, let's stand up. Let's show off."
There, she ended up 6th place. They're gonna show this again.
Wow.
It's compelling.
Stephanie was working so hard.
Stephanie was trying so hard to get out there, but she, just had nothing left. She clips
her back
trail leg. Oh, man.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Notice how none of these athletes look at the screen, really. Colleen glanced, but
they're all racing for that line.
Yeah.
That was
Megan Rolland ended up 7th, Mel Lawrence 8th, Higginson 9th, and Rena Williams-Chesser, who actually was one of the first ones to start falling off the pace, ended up 10th.
Wow. Incredible.
Whoa, Leah O'Connor.
9:59. Yeah. 14th. She just hit that limit.
All right. I mean, when you are racing for an Olympic team, you put it all on the line.
Yeah.
So
I would have rather. I bet she's happier with this race than if she was never in it.
I mean,
and
that's
in the middle of the pack.
She put herself in the race.
That's what Kellen Johnson Kellen Taylor was quoted saying. Like, she'd rather finish last than finish 4th. Even though I didn't agree with that notion, I can understand it. In Leah's case, like, she put it all out there.
Yeah, she
did. So
and
tough.
The trend continues. A collegiate makes the team.
Yeah.
And the women's steeplechase every year.
And Colleen, you are very emotional. Can you just describe the last 200 meters and what's going on inside you right now?
So yeah, 9:21 to make the team.
I knew, when that came, I knew right away. I was like, that was the plan. She started crushing, and I just prayed that these leggies are going to hold on the last 200.
Praying that these ladies make the line. They closed in about 71, or Colleen was 71 her last 2 laps. Courtney and Emma were 69 with all those barriers.
Wow.
Shalala Kip was a 70, just a little too far back.
That was incredible. That was an incredible race. Like we said, wondering when Emma was going to go, and it was. Oh, this is going to be the. They say the move of the race. What did they say? What did they call it? They're doing a special something.
Are they giving it
award?
To
I think they're giving this award to Emma.
Moment.
Yeah.
That's a moment.
I mean, what are the finals have there been though?
Yeah, this is.
I guess that's why.
The field events.
Yeah. And 9:17, that was super fast. Whoa, Emma brand T-shirt. Go Emma.
New Balance, that's advertising. She's going to lose her spot on the team.
Oh man, we'll see. They immediately show the proud partners. Okay, wow. So what were we saying? That was just an incredible race. Like I was trying to figure out when is Emma going to go. You know, and it's hard to tell.
You called it from the beginning, though. 1K to go. She was exactly 1K.
Yeah.
She made her.
And she made her move. And it didn't seem drastic, but she put the hammer down, apparently. And the girls felt it. And then, actually, we saw it, too, because immediately
it started whittling down.
It went from a big pack to a pack of 5 to a pack of 4.
No, you can see by everybody else's body language, with the exception of Emma's, that they were distressed.
Yeah.
They were very distressed after
They went from running 76s to when Emma took the lead, 75, and then 72, 70, 69.
No, 72. Cause
so after the last K, So it was 72.
They went from 75, 76 to a 72, then a 70, and then
and that's probably a 70 over 200 at 76 pace, 200 at 70 pace.
Is the broadcast over?
Yeah,
is the men's 5K not happening?
No, that's Saturday.
Oh my gosh!
We got a while to the men's 5K.
I thought we had so much more talk track to happen right here. All right, so that's it for day 7, I guess. That's a pretty quick broadcast. Pretty fun though. Pretty fun, quick, lots of action, lots of falls.
I've been watching since 4:30.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, we had a little quick break to go to get some Mexican food, but
had some nice qualifiers in the women's 5K first round. Molly Huddle, Katie Mackey, Shelby Houlihan, Ali Ostringer, freshman at Boise State there. Marielle Hall also coming back with Molly from the 10K. Abby D'Agostino, Tara Welling, Rochelle Canujo, Jordan Hesse, Alicia Williams, Kim Connolly, Kellen Taylor, Nicole Tully, Emily Infield, Sarah Hall, and Jessica Tebow.
All qualified.
All made it. The notable names that didn't make it through were Laura Thweet, Natasha Rogers, Gabe Grunwald, who saw in the 1500.
Who qualified in the 15.
Yeah. And then Angela Bizzari.
Yeah. Caitlin Greg Goodman as well.
Sarah Pagano and Lauren Paquette also going to hit the time.
So, crazy day of track. Like I said, we got to revamp these rules, man, for physical contact and move changes, etc. Because people are going down.
Watch Twitter to see if there's any protests. I mean, that's
right.
How we're going to be able to find out.
I bet. Let's check right now.
Twitter and Let's
curious. I'm really curious if it's even up right now because usually they're very fast about that stuff. Let's see here.
I'm just scrolling through my feed just to see anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about protests. Yep, I haven't seen anything. Just steeple stuff. Nothing. Nothing at all. So, I'm sure we're gonna see pretty soon. We gotta hear something because I gotta imagine people are going to protest.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, until tomorrow, we'll be back at what time? The schedule for tomorrow, I believe, is sorry guys. We should probably have this up already.
Men's 1500 goes at 4:12. The feed actually starts at 3 o'clock with the men's 110 hurdles.
We're not going to discuss that.
But we'll start talking around 4 o'clock, just after 4 for the men's 1500 semis, and then the women's 1500 semis. Then men's steeple.
And then
more sprints.
The sprints will defer to the broadcast. But tomorrow we'll be live from 4 o'clock until about 5:30. See you guys tomorrow, and thanks for tuning in. Let's see here.